Hi everyone. We're live as discussed yesterday. We want to discuss a bit about Sunil Chettri. We want to discuss a bit about Sunil Chettri, how he had managed. Hey, hi Saga Biswas. I'm good, bro. How are you? So just a quick one. We're here to discuss Sunil Chettri, the Indian icon, one of the most prolific India ever produces, and is doing very well for the country in terms of international standard. And also to have it at the back of our mind, he is one of the top leading international goal scorer in the world, regardless of the territory which he represents. So the question is, what is possibly the reason why he was able to maintain such consistency? And the journey about his consistency is what we want to quickly talk about. And we have our guest joining us shortly, Arunava from Kolkata. So I will be adding him up shortly, so he can share with us his opinion on what he feels about Sunil Chettri and India. So Arunava Dada will be joining us shortly, so he can share a bit with us what he feels about Sunil Chettri and how he managed to be on top of his game for so long. So I'll be inviting with us Arunava. So I will be taking questions after our guest Arunava Pramanick. I'll be taking questions after Dada Arunava Pramanick finish sharing with us his opinion about Sunil Chettri. Just in brief. Arunava Dada will be sharing with us his opinion on what he thinks about Sunil Chettri. And after that, I will take few questions before we go off live. So I'll be inviting Arunava Pramanick. So I hope he's online. Good morning, Dada Dibraj Roy. Good morning. Good morning. Oh wow, we are lucky to have Dada with us. Arunava Pramanick, Dada.
I am able.
Thank you. Maybe it's network. I think Dada has a little bit of time for us this morning.
Yeah.
So we can just a little bit about
am I audible?
Sunil Chettri and how he managed to maintain his position till date.
Yeah.
Dada,
am I audible?
Are you there?
Yeah. Am I audible? Can you hear me?
Arun Pramanick.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Are you there with us? Okay, or maybe I have to invite you again.
Can you hear me?
Let me see. Change to view. Control guest. As a guest in your podcast. Dada, are you there?
Yeah, I am there, but
From pramanick, yeah, pramanick. Can you hear? No, I cannot hear you, Dada, and I cannot see your video. Okay, I'm inviting you again. I cannot hear you, Dada, but I'm inviting you again. I cannot see your video as well, but I'm inviting you again. I'm sending you an invite again. Your audience is set to public, so anyone can watch this live. Yes, yeah, if they accept, they will join you on video. Yes, I'm adding you now. Hopefully it worked this time. Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Now it's working.
And you're audible.
Yeah. How are you?
Audible on my view, but I can see you. Okay, let me see. Hello?
Yeah, hello. Am I
Yes,
audible?
I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Okay, fine.
You
How
got
are you doing this morning?
Yeah, I'm very good, sir. I cannot see you, but I can hear your voice.
Okay, you cannot see me.
Yes, I cannot. Don't know if the viewers can see you, but I cannot see you.
Okay,
Yes, I
I
can.
also cannot see you even,
Oh,
but I can
really?
hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, please, can anyone see me? Can the viewers see me? Please, if the viewers can, Debraj Daroy, can you see me? Yes, yes, please. Can anyone see me? Please let me know in your comment section if you can see me. I think we are having a network issue over here. Yes, I can hear. Can you see me? Okay, I'm inviting Dada once again. I think we are having issues with broadcasting. I'm inviting Dada once again. It's really a honor. Okay, I can see you. Okay, thank you very much, sir. I'm inviting you again, sir. I'm inviting you. I can see you this time, so the viewers can know who is talking to them, because your experience matters a lot for each and every one of us. It's just
Thank
a
you.
quick one.
No problem. Let's continue, Daniel. I think let's not wait to
Okay.
your subscribers. Yeah.
So, sir, just a
Yeah.
quick one. You've been into the sport for a very long time, for over decades, and Sunil Chetri had a very good run representing India for over the decade as well. So, what do you think is the motivation behind? What do you think of Sunil Chetri, and what do you
See,
think is the
see,
motivation
see.
behind?
Off late, I was just checking his stats over the years. So he started his first international goal in 2025, 2005, and now it's 2025. So over the last 20 years, he is giving service to the Indian football, and he's scoring goals for last 20 years. That itself proves how agile he is, how dedicated he is, and
Wow.
what kind of a player he is.
Okay. Okay.
And if
And
you again go by his stats, he is number fourth in all-time goal scorer, and he is with the names everyone in the world knew. He is with
wow.
Ronaldo and Messi and Ali Daei, and he even
Yeah,
topples Lionetsky and Neymar also. So that itself proves
exactly.
how good he is a player.
Exactly, sir. So, sir, another question. What do you feel, in your opinion, could be the reason for his consistency? What do you feel he could have been doing behind the scene for him to maintain such consistency despite his age and other situation which surrounds the developmental of Indian football? What could be the reason why he was able to maintain such a standard? In your opinion, what do you feel could be the
See,
reason why, sir?
right, Daniel. See, apart from his dedication, his age. Like over the years, we have seen footballer rise at the peak. now the world football has come to a younger age. People at 17, 18 are playing. People like Desire Diouf and Lamine Yamal are playing at the age of while kids are going to school. Even nevertheless
Exactly.
saying, yeah, we can see players like Cristiano who is almost 40. We can see Luka who is 40 and is changing clubs like anything. So
Exactly.
coming back to our Sunil Chettri.
Yeah.
So uh, he's a very good contemporary for Indian football, and he'll be known to us as one of the legend in Indian football. And apart from his skills, dedication, hard work, passion, I think it's the love for playing what actually motivates him to compete
Okay.
at the highest level. It's sheer love. Unless you love your job, that's his job. That's our job to go to office, his job to play football. So unless you love your job, you cannot peak at it. You cannot go to the pinnacle. It's just his love towards football. That's my opinion.
Yes, sir. Please, sir, we're sorry to take your time. Please, if you are a football lover, so what is your advice to the upcoming football players? What do you think? In your opinion, that is your advice to upcoming players. So for people who want to be like Sunil, for people who want for people who see him as mentor, what do you think is the right way for them to go about it? Or in your opinion, what do you think they should emulate to have a consistency career, in your opinion, sir?
Daniel, over the last few years, Indian football also is commercialized like cricket. So there's a huge
Okay,
career in that. If you see, there's a huge career in that if somebody wants to pursue. But again,
okay,
since we are a country of 1.4 million, so the competition is cutthroat. So for that, you need to have a dedication. You need to have a role model whom to follow. So
okay.
Sunil is the best and the best. Again, I say the best role model India could ever had. And to the youngsters, they should look up to him. Whatever position he plays, that doesn't matter. But what his love towards football, his dedication, his fitness, people should look up to him and play football and make our country proud.
Exactly, very much, sir. So, sir, we very much appreciate your time. We know out of your very busy schedule, you were able to give us some of your time, and we sincerely appreciate it. And we hope in the future we will have a much better time from you, so that we can go into a much deeper conversation about Indian football and its development. So we are using this avenue on behalf of myself and my team.
Thanks, Daniel.
We
Even I see on your Facebook post you were giving trainings to some young kids. Keep up the good work and love to them. Love to you also.
thank you very much, sir. I believe in the next segment we will be discussing more, whereby I also will be sharing some of my personal activities online for the people to follow, and
Right.
yes. So in the future, sir, I believe we will be having much more time to.
Anywhere we can collaborate, we're always there. Love to you. Love to those kids. Love to football.
Definitely, sir. I really appreciate your time, sir. So we look forward to have you back soonest, sir.
Thanks, Daniel. Thanks. See you. Bye.
It is an honor. Thank you so much, sir.
Bye.
So that is our dada, arunava pramanick, and from what he said, Sunil was able to maintain consistency, okay, due to his mentality. All right. So mentality speaks a lot in any position of our field. Yet the mentality you have differentiates talents from talent. And Sunil was able to maintain the position where he is today because of his mentality. And the same example goes with Cristiano Ronaldo. The same example goes with Lewandowski. The same example goes with Lionel Messi. All right, and the same example goes to Klose of Germany. I think he retired at the age of 41 or 42 as well. So these are the main reason why these guys were able to maintain consistency. It is the mentality. So if we are able to have a positive mentality, I believe we will be able to keep up. Yeah, we will be able to keep up with events. we will be able to stay longer with events, so long as we don't have a major breakdown like injuries. So without the injuries factor, I think the mentality was the reason why Sunil was able to maintain where he is today. And he is a star-studded. He is that player you need to study to get to know what he does on the field and off the field. If you want to have a longevity like Sunil Chettri, you have to primarily study what he does on the field and what he does out the field. And that way, you can get an idea of his mentality, because it's all about mentality. Wherever you work, your mentality differentiates you from other staffs, either in accounting sector, either in politics, either in religion, either in any sector of life. The mentality differentiates one from another, and that is how Sunil was able to maintain where he is today. Why? Because of his mentality. It's not that he's the best in what he does. It's not that anybody is the best in what they do, but what justifies Sunil from many others is the mentality which he has. And that has really, really, really worked for him. And that is the best each and every one of us can get, the mentality. That is the best each and every one of us can be, the mentality. If you are able to build a solid mentality, you will be able to have a consistent journey in any part of your life, be it football, be it social work, be it entertainment work, be it family work, be it in any field of your life. The right mentality will keep you on the top of your game. And that is, for me, that was what really put Sunil at that level where he is. And he's somebody to emulate, he's somebody to study. And if we can try, especially for the upcoming ones, if we can try to keep up a positive mentality, we will definitely do well. So now I will take one or two questions, because we don't have much time. I will take one or two questions. So if you have any question to ask me, please, just a quick one, so we can I can quickly deal with that. But today we discuss Sunil, and try to get me a question which is related to Sunil. When will India qualify for World Cup? The Brajda Roy, when will India qualify for World Cup? It is possible. If I tell you it's not possible, it's a lie. But when will they qualify for the World Cup? It depends on a lot of situation. Yeah, but with the right mentality, yes, India will qualify for the World Cup. Maybe not today, but India can do it. India can be it, because the infrastructure is there. Like I said, let's talk about infrastructure. For example, India has, for me, in my opinion, India has a better infrastructure than Nigeria. I am from Nigeria. India has a better football infrastructure than Nigeria. But Nigeria, we are in 42 FIFA World Ranking. And India is in 130 something or 120 something. So the mentality really matters. Where the players are developed really matters. The teachers in charge of the players really matters. The body that governs the players, the body that governs the affair of the game really matters. Individual players in the team really matters. So it's all about a complete teamwork. It's about the mentality we speak about here. For example, even if you go to Europe, okay, if you go to an advanced part of Asia, you go to Africa, you go to South America, the drills are the same. The drills means the cone walk, the speed, the reaction, they are the same. Of course, it looks different in variations, but the effects are the same. But what justifies one nation or one player from another player is the mentality. Where I'm coming from, which is Nigeria, the tools which we use in developing ourselves, the ones in India here, are much more better. So why are we able to play better when we come to places like this or when we go to Europe? Europe has a much better infrastructure. But why are Africans going there to break into the first team? It is the mentality. And India has the tools. India has the numbers. So many playgrounds. So the grounds are not a problem. The tools are not a problem. So the problem is the mentality. So, Debrajda Roy Dada, if we can work on the mentality, anything is possible. I don't know if you're getting my point. If you're getting my point, please kindly answer. It is very possible. It is the mentality. But Nigerians are physically strong. It's still the mentality, sir. It is still the mentality. Don't be deceived. It is still the mentality. Okay? If with the right mentality, like I mentioned, okay, sir, like I mentioned, with the right mentality, you get the good guardian. Not all guardian has the right mentality. This we have to also within ourselves scrutinize. Not all guardian. Guardian means coach, manager, trainers, officials, any department in the team. Not all of them has the right mentality. So what we have to do as a group is to get people with the right mentality, not people who just want to get paid. You have to get people who also feel for the project. Yes, people who also feel for the project. People who see the project like their own. It's just like when you have kids at home. You will never have your eyes closed while your kids are doing wrong things, because you are emotionally attached, and that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to employ people who also have the heart, not people who just want to go into the 5-star, 7-star hotel, travel around with the team, same like sightseeing, and they are not being honest. So you need the mentality, you need a foundation that has the right mentality. You need an organization that has the right mentality. You need to bring in players also that has the right mentality. But most importantly, the guardians need to be people with the right mentality, because so that they can impact that into the players. Because without the right mentality, sabash, the players will be reluctant. The players will be like, okay, it's okay. I have a godfather who is going to make me to play in the team. I have this, so no problem. But when you have guidance with the right mentality, Indian playing in the World Cup will happen quickly. It will happen. Everything is possible. And before playing in the World Cup, first, we must convincingly go past our neighbors. We must convincingly go past them, and then we move towards the advanced Asia territory. We must convincingly get past every of our neighbors before we can advance into a different continent But that is discussion for another time. So, Debrajda, that is my take. It is possible Indian can play in the World Cup. Actually, Indian play cricket and badminton, just like Nigeria play football. I understand. I understand. But nevertheless, trust me, I have seen Ashim Biswas. I have seen Renedy Singh. I have seen Stephen Diaz. I have seen Climas Lawrence in Goa. I have seen Clifford Miranda. I have seen Robinson. Of course, I don't know why Robinson had to quit football so quickly. I don't understand. I have seen him. Potentials are there, but the mentality is faulty. The mentality of you as a person seeing yourself less, seeing yourself not being able to compete, that is a faulty mentality. But when you have the right guardian, they will re-equip the way you think, the way you function. Remember, let us not get it wrong. Remember, all the tools all look alike. They all look alike. All the trainings all look alike. The only thing that differentiates training is your approach, and your approach is the mentality. Your approach is your mentality. Nothing more, nothing less. Exactly, like you mentioned, the fight is with Iran, Japan, South Korea, exactly. So we need the proper mentality to go toe to toe with these countries. And when we go toe to toe with these countries convincingly, then comes the Westerners, like the Germans, the British, the Englands, the Spaniards, the Brazilians. And you have to go toe to toe. Also remember, you have to go toe to toe with Africans, like Nigerians, Ghanaians. You have to go toe to toe with them. So if we do not have the right mentality, especially the guidance means the coaches, the trainers, the managers. If we don't have the right mentality of our guardian, the players will not have those confidence. So when it comes to infrastructure, we just don't hire any kind of guidance because they have the document or because they have the license. It doesn't work that way. Having a license to be a guardian, I also think mentality has to be part of the criteria. Yes, the mentality has to be part of the criteria because the developing stage are really, 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 really important. Look at the mentality Ranjit Bajaj of Minova Academy. Ranjit Bajaj, there was a time I was going through his documentary and having a chat with some of the players who played under his academy. Like there is something Tapa. He was playing for India. Tapa, he grew through the through Ranjit Bajaj, I think. I was told there is nothing too special, but the mentality of Ranjit Bajaj is superb. So if we can have many more guardians that has such resilient mentality, India will definitely play in the World Cup, trust me. India will definitely play in the World Cup with the right mentality. Apart from football, which sports Nigerians are good at? I think we're good in plenty of sports. We're good at basketball as well. We're good at we're good in a couple of sports, and I think we are trying to consider playing cricket also. I think we have a cricket going on now in Nigeria because we would like to. Yes, Ranjit Bajaj. Yeah, he has that instinct of brave mentality in him. Subroto Bhattacharya has a similar mentality. Philip the Rider has similar mentality, but I don't want to call names because I don't want to forget some names, and I don't want few personalities to take it up against me that, oh, why didn't I mention their name? Why didn't I mention their name? But we have a couple of personnels who has that brave mentality, and these are the mentality that the grassroots needs. These are the mentality that the professionals need, because also the professionals need also this mentality. Imagine Sunil Chettri at his age, still aiming high, like he achieved nothing, like he won nothing, just like the likes of Ronaldo and Messi. These are brave mentality, and these mentality are missing, and we need the guidance to bring this back into preparing the country for the way forward. How do I rate current Indian players? They are good, but they can be better. As you know, they are good, but they can be better. And we just need the proper guidance to lead every department of Indian development, to lead every department of India development. You know, to be honest, they are no bad players. All right, in the whole world, they are not bad players, but you know, how do I put it? Players have different stages. Players have different category. So it is the guardian that has to do the balancing. So that is why the guardians are very, very important. So it is either foreign or local. It is not just about saying the certificate. It is about studying the guidance. The what's it called? The investors should study the guidance if they have the right mentality. It's not just about taking some files that I have this degree, I have that degree. No, it is also for the investors to take time to study if the guardian has the feeling, has the right mentality to pass on to the players, be it amateur or be it professionals, because professionals also need the right mentality, else they will not function. So we need the right mentality in all the sector, in players sector, in managerial sector, and in the investment sector as well. Any player you rate high of the current Indian squad? I think the highest player I can rate at the moment. I'm so sorry to maybe not know many names, but my eyes are always on Sunil. All right, because he has unbelievable hunger, despite his achievements. Unbelievable hunger. He has it, and he's a star-studded, and he's somebody a lot needs to emulate from. He used to be an opposition. He has never been my colleague. I mean Sunil, but I think I've played against him in a couple of times, and of course I think he also knows that as well. So I don't, but that's a discussion for another time. How do you rate Victor Osimhen? Yeah, Victor Osimhen is more of a Drogba kind of player. He's more of a, for me, he's more of a space player. Yeah, he's more of a Haaland kind of player, because you know players are of different quality, but the major aim is just to score. Different quality, different diagram, but the most important thing is to score. But we won't be talking about Victor Osimhen because Victor Osimhen is in Nigeria, and we only have to discuss Sunil. So, and Sunil being able to be one of the role model, Sunil being able to be one of the most consistent, if not the most consistent Indian player ever till date. So we need to give him credit for that. Nigeria did not qualify for the last World Cup. Yeah, we did not qualify for the last World Cup because, just like I said, when yeah, just like I said, Nigeria did not qualify for the last World Cup simply because, how do I put it? You know, when you don't have the right people running the affairs, when you don't have the right people being on the pitch, when you don't have the right people doing a lot of things will definitely happen. And not qualifying for the World Cup is one of those things. And it is not also about what you've been in the past also. It is also about what you can also do in the present. And just like Italy did not qualify for the World Cup now for 2 times, and on their third radar, they are likely to not qualify for 3rd time consecutive. So in this world generation, you know, with the right mentality, if you don't have the right mentality, you will be left behind. And I think the mentality is one of the reasons why India are still struggling at the moment, because the right mentality it has to be a complete team. It has to be a complete impact, and the player needs to have it. The coaches need to have it. The physio needs to have it. The investors need to have it. The board as a whole needs to have it. So when everybody has the right mentality, everything will definitely go forward. This last time also unlikely to qualify. You mean Nigeria unlikely to qualify? Nigeria unlikely to qualify? Yeah, if we refuse to do the needful, we will not qualify. It is the fact. Yes, if any nations refuse to do the needful, we will not qualify. It's simple. It's not about past glory. Yeah, of course we know past glory is there. And remember, the better you get involved in international tournaments, the better your FIFA ranking. And the better your FIFA ranking, the better the scouts come into your country, the scouts come into your nation to trade football. The better your FIFA ranking, the more confident the investors come into your country to trade football. And the moment they have a camp in your country, those are signs of improvement. Unless we start to do well in the FIFA recognized tournament, for us to have a better, this now goes to the world. India needs to start doing well for them to upgrade their FIFA ranking. Because when you have a better FIFA ranking, it gives confidence for the investors to come and season their player and crop their player. And when they come to crop the players, majority of the players they will be cropping directly into the team in Europe will be the Indians. For example, we have a lot of agents in Nigeria as we speak. Players who go to Europe directly from Nigeria are breaking into the team. We are not going to team B. We are not going to team C. We break directly into the team. So it's all about the mentality. If India can have a better FIFA ranking, the sports investors will definitely come without even being invited. They will come and start to invest in individuals. They will start to invest in individual kids. And when they are matured, they will take them directly into the first team. That is how it is played. They will directly take them into the first team. Because by then, they know they have the right mentality. They have the proper build-up. But when you don't have the proper build-up, that is when you start to go to team B, you start to go to the reserve. Then you start talking about conversion of nationals. But when everything is being done on the international stage, which improves the FIFA ranking, the sport investors themselves will come and have a base. And as soon as they have a base in India, that's all. The mixed mentality will start coming in. The program to give you the gods, the program to give you the gods will start coming. The development will start coming. We cannot have the right mentality when our FIFA ranking is on 127, 130 something, 145. We cannot have that mentality. We need to up our game to come further as much as we can. Maybe to 70, maybe to 60. Then you start seeing the body, the sports body will genuinely come over to have a base. And that base will give the generation a much better understanding about development. For example, everybody know football. This is my regular quote. Everybody knows football, obviously, but not everybody understands football. That is the difference. We all know football, but only few understands football. We all know football, but only few understands football. And that's the truth. Everybody talks football, but not everybody understands football. So we need to create a room to do better in the FIFA ranking so that investors can have the confidence to come in and have a base. And as soon as they have the base, then it will be a shared vision. It will be a shared vision whereby the locals can benefit. Then we all can know, okay, what it takes to build a body. Okay, at what stage do I have to start building my body? Okay, at what stage am I supposed to be, making a move like this, making a move like this? Until then, nothing is going to happen. So we've got to do everything possible to be on a better FIFA ranking position so that investors can have the confidence to come and have a base. It's just like crop, when you do farming. So this is the basic, and everything boils down to the mentality. And it is possible. Yes, it is possible. Indian can play in the World Cup. It is possible. But we have to further, work on the mentality, our approach. This is not the time to criticize anybody, but this is the time to come together. This is the time to come together and work on the mentality. It is never easy to run any office, but with the right mentality, everything is possible. Trust me. It is never easy to run an organization, be it the nation, be it family. We also struggle to run our family sometimes. So it is never easy to run any organization. But we all need to have the right mentality. If we must survive, if we must be on the best FIFA ranking position, it It is the mentality. Don't see competition as hate. Let us see competition as an avenue to develop ourselves. It is also the mentality. We shouldn't see competition as hate. We should love one another. We shouldn't see competition as hate. Rather, we should see it as an avenue to learn. We should see it as an avenue to push ourselves. And learning, pushing yourself will make you do better. Because I can see a lot of things going around. Some people cannot withstand competition. I get it. But that is not a good mentality. With the right mentality, you are supposed to be tough within. You are supposed to compete. Healthy competition, not breaking people's leg, not being racism. Healthy competition. Okay, healthy competition. That is where the right mentality comes from. Healthy competition. Okay, don't see your competitors as hate. Rather, see it as an avenue for you to develop yourself. If each and every one of us see our competitors as an avenue to develop ourselves, one day we will be better collectively. And when we are collectively better, boom, achievement will come. And remember, our ultimate goal is to do well in FIBA tournaments so that we can have a better FIBA ranking. And when we have the FIBA ranking, like I said, trust me, sports investors, soccer sports investors will come by themselves and scout and take each and every Indian kid directly, either for a pre-contract or for a professional contract, direct into the team. Africans are like that. Advanced Asian countries are like that. They take them on pre-contract sometimes because of their age, and when they come of adult age, they give them a professional contract directly into the team. And it's possible. It's possible. Everything is possible. It's just the mentality. Everything is possible. So please, viewers, I'll be replying you on my messages because I think I've actually taken longer than the time expected. But nevertheless, I so much want to thank you all for listening. And please, you can watch the tape again so that you can understand what I'm saying and give your fair opinion on what you think. What do you think? Because on my part, I think it is the mentality. And on Arunava Pramanick Dada, whom we invited as a guest, he also believes it is the mentality. And please let us know what you feel in the comment section. Watch the video again and tell us what you feel can be added to India doing great in the future. No criticism, please, no criticism. We only want you to give your own fair opinion on what you think we can do. Well, this page does not support violence. This page does not support policy that is not that is against the Facebook. This page does not support any sort of racism. This page does not support any sort of violence. But please, your fair opinion on what you feel can make India do better in the FIBA ranking. So thank you all very much for watching. Thank you all very much for listening. Please do share your opinion, and I will find time to reply to you accordingly. Thank you very much, everyone. God bless you all. And thank you so much, Mr. Arunava, Pramanick. Thank you so much for being our guest today. I really appreciate you. And on behalf of my followers, my fans, and all the viewers all over the world, we want to say we thank you for your time. And thank you all so much. And please do have a beautiful day ahead. Thank you so much.